let's figure it out.
Well, I'll figure. I think it's banana flavored.
And we found the problem. For reals?
I think so. It's yellow and it has a banana on it.
All right, we'll figure it out. Hey, that was actually at the same time.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
The other day, I high-fived someone at work, and it was successful. And I was like, I walked away. I was like, thank God.
Thank fucking God. I mean, missing a high five, it's honestly, it's like
I don't really know the person very well, and it's like, I've already had some awkward moments with
that person?
With him, and yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So... That's
right.
fine. I was like, thank God.
That's good. I mean, we've practiced over the years. There were some
really, really failed attempts.
Oh man, like fucking pathetic.
Just so bad.
Yeah.
Just so bad. Like, I'm not proud of. Like, I hate myself, but I can't stop.
Hey, look on the floor. If you're if you're listening, good luck. That's a batter yours, right?
Yeah, that's a hearing aid.
A batter. Oh, you ruined it because you know we're gonna make like people like guess what kind of batter it was. Could have been anything.
Damn it.
Could have been anything. But
there's a battery on the floor.
Yeah, for your fucking hearing aids, you deaf bitch. I love you though. What's up, Abby Stonehouse?
They are scattered around like Skittles. Like, just I'll take them out. I'll put them down. They're like, or I don't know, like.
This is coming from the person that this week, was it this week? Yeah, this week, like randomly said, I'd like to get a dog. You fucking lunatic.
Oh yeah, there would be some.
Yo, what's wrong with your dog? Nothing like hearing aids. Skittles.
Just like the first 6 months of owning this dog would have to like.
It would
get surgery. I don't know.
It would cost you so much. More than a car.
That's the thing. Like, I told you that I wanted a dog, and I still like we like the idea. We both like the idea. I know that I'm not going to do it anytime soon because I can think. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know. They're juicy.
I can think rationally, and I can make good choices. So I'm not going to get a dog.
I mean, I know you, and I know that that is at least 75% true.
Yes.
But, you know, there is a...
Yes, I've not made perfect life choices, but...
Yeah. 75% is actually...
pretty good.
A whole lot than a lot of other people.
Yeah.
Episode 21, welcome to Horrific Evening.
Yes.
Abby Stonehouse, I am Fernando P.
Yeah.
And here we are.
Welcome
just
back.
doing it now because,
yeah,
I tried to give you a cue before and you did not take it.
Is it my job to do the intro? I didn't know this.
We not really specified. I like to.
Alternate.
It's, I mean, whatever, like however we feel it. I mean,
okay. It's good timing.
Generally speaking, I am sort of old school, I guess, that I prefer to let you're the face of the thing, right? I'm just, the graphic designer.
By choice. I don't, make you stand in the back.
Oh, but you love the artwork? How you're, just popping?
I love Fernando's graphics for this.
Yeah, there you go.
It's I know it's a lot of work for you because you make...
Yeah, but it's fun. It's fun.
Okay, so. You make a new thing every week.
Yeah.
And it's not it's not like the same with House of Stone, it's just boom, I don't know how much.
See, that feels it's fine, but it feels more like work because I'm doing just cut out.
It's very simple, it's changing.
This bitch.
Yeah, it's not simple. Yeah, I'm sorry, I take it back.
Minimize this entire since I've done 3 intense graphic design work days.
Yeah.
Okay, and you're minimizing the shit. I could slap you.
Okay. Okay, I take it back. But this podcast graphic is a lot more creative. There's a lot more.
It's great.
But you choose it. You
That is true. I did choose it, but. I'm happy. It is actually fun.
It's so good.
Because
some of them, I pull them up on the drive, and I'm just oh my god.
Just to laugh a bit?
Yeah.
Once I finish the graphics for, I'm sorry, we're talking shop here. So I prepared the last, not the last episode, the
whatever.
I'm getting lost in my brain. Normal. So episode 20. Once I prepare the graphic work for it, I'll prepare the poster. It's already I'm just missing the artwork, and we're gonna have a nice little poster of all the first 20 episodes. Tonight is episode 21. And that's a number that actually means something to me.
Aww. We made it. 21.
Yeah, we made it to my my dead friend's favorite number.
Okay. You know what? Bummer. Down. Jesus.
You always. I don't even set it up.
Move on.
I don't even set it up. You just do this.
It's sad. Like, obviously, it's touching. It's sad. I don't know. For some reason,
he would find this funny though.
Yeah, I always blow past the dead friend thing. And some people would think I'm a fucking psychopath. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I mean, in a way, it's just because it's uncomfortable. You don't know how to address it because it's true, but also like, let's move on too, right? You know, you got a dead sister. We get it.
Yeah, you don't hear me harping.
I would love for your mom to hear this clip. You don't hear me harping about it. Fucking psycho.
You don't hear me harping about the dead one.
Oh, Bridget. The things that could have been.
No.
Oh, you know what would really suck? That she would have become a stand-up too, and she was better than you.
Imagine.
Dude.
Imagine. If Kelsey ever started doing stand-up, I'd be so mad. Also, I would be like, cool. I would fake it. But I'd be mad.
Yeah, well, I mean...
I also think she would probably be...
better than you?
Very funny.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm biased because she makes me laugh so hard.
Actually, you know, because I said, like, better than you, but, like, honestly, like, although you guys do touch, you know, in humor lanes or whatever, like, she is a bit different. Like, you guys wouldn't be the same style of comedy.
No.
That's the thing.
No. Yeah. Anyways, I do want a dog.
Yeah.
But
so it can pick up all the batteries on the floor.
Yeah,
that's great. Get a vacuum.
Also,
actually, yeah, get a vacuum. It's been nice to have a vacuum back. By the way,
really,
anything that I've dropped on the floor, like I just like
context. Fernando has a vacuum. Context. Fernando used to live here. Context. I used to just use his vacuum when he lived here. Context. He moved down the hall. Context, I just possess the vacuum 99% of the time because I clean more than you. I make more messes more than you. So I just have it, and then it lives here. And then Fernando just, I don't know, maybe doesn't want to inconvenience me for his own possession.
It's literally that. It's literally that because there's like, it's more often than not that I'm like. I see something that the vacuum would be perfect for. I'm like, oh right.
My god.
Yeah.
I'll get a
the thing is, no, but like right now, come on. Like, later, you know, when you make it, you can buy two of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you can buy one for each room.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. There you go.
Okay. Well, yeah, I don't have vacuum money right now, but I could. If I buy a vacuum, then it's fine. I have it. Like I'll pay it. Like I'll get.
No, it's just I think it's funny, and I should be better.
It's funny.
Here's the thing, actually. Here's the thing. I shouldn't have to feel inconvenienced by asking you the thing, but I also shouldn't have to ask you.
Yes, I should be like, I should go over, borrow it, use it, then bring it back immediately. Not put it back in the space that is designated for it in my own home.
That's where
That's where I cross the line. I have a space for it. There's a vacant hole in my closet.
Just for that.
Just for Fernando's vacuum.
So could be cool if
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like, well, you know, like, I didn't mean to call you out or anything. I thought it was funny, but while we're at it, and it's being recorded, you know, like a 3-day max kind of thing. Remember, like, you used to work at Blockbuster, so imagine, like, you're renting...
the return policy.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Like, I wouldn't even mind if you return it, and like, it's like, you definitely have to clean it up.
Oh, I know.
But the charging, if it's not charged, is fine. That bothers me way, even though it takes a long time to charge. That bothers me way less than having to clean somebody else's garbage.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Did you have to clean it when I gave it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, that was just a friendly reminder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
New policies. What's on your mind besides this?
Oh my god. Now this is all I can think about. I'm like, can we get like secondhand Dyson vacuums somewhere? Like
Probably, but you're still gonna pay a pretty penny, man.
I know. But that's the dream, a Dyson vacuum. And owning your own washer and dryer and dishwasher. Yeah. That is the dream. Yeah. Once I achieve that, everything else is golden. Honestly. Like I mean,
it's because like me in the mind of my immigrant, like I've had some of these things at different points in my life. I'm like, your dreams are very attainable. What are we doing?
That you think it would be, you think.
Yeah, I know.
But they're not. They're not. I have never lived in an apartment where I had a washer and dryer.
It is a beautiful thing. It really is a beautiful thing.
I did 4 loads of laundry yesterday, going up and down this fucking stairs.
I should do more laundry so I can get a couple of steps in there, man.
You do get a lot of like exercise in when you're doing chores.
Absolutely, yeah.
For sure. But that's not on my mind. What is on my mind?
I don't know.
I've kind of been like, I'm having like a good feeling day. Like I feel positive. Yeah.
Yesterday wasn't so, right?
No, I had a tummy ache.
Fuck, the real stuff.
I ate some beans and I had a tummy ache.
No, you ate. Some people are not eating right now, and they don't even have the luxury of a tummy ache due to being full of food.
There is a running theme in this podcast. It's like, Abby, there's so much worse happening. Like, shut the fuck up.
I'm not telling you to shut the fuck up. However, bear in mind that malnutrition is very real. Yeah. Well and alive, 2024.
It's true. I felt very useful. This is what's on my mind. I felt very useful at work today. Because I gave my 2 cents, and I even preface. I was like, if this is, you can tell me to stay out of my lane. Okay. But my experience, blah blah blah, and they fucking ran with it. They loved it, right. And I was just like, oh my god, someone that validates
Oh right. Sometimes I forget. The theme I guess of tonight is context. So context. You used to work for a person. Allegedly,
allegedly a person
who's very controlling, wouldn't really take in your point of view in certain things that maybe a little bit of openness could have gotten things done better. Yeah. So
I don't know. It's just nice to be appreciated.
Absolutely.
It's and it's nice not to be scared of people.
Yeah, or sharing hey, maybe we can do this. If it's shit If the idea sucks, at least try it. Otherwise, you won't know.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just it was a good feeling. The other thing that's on my mind is Just for Laughs. I can't stop thinking about that. It's such a bummer. I don't know if we should bring it up. Yeah, I guess we could talk about it.
Well, it is part of your whole thing. Yeah. And technically, sort of indirectly me, because we were going to try to get on. Yeah. There's a Sue Fest that runs the podcast.
Or Just for Laughs. I mean...
So they both
House
do podcasts?
Stone was part of Just for Laughs.
Right. Yeah, so Leslie, right?
Yeah. I applied for both. Yeah. But yeah, Just for Laughs isn't happening this year. Filing for creditors' protection, which is
it's one step before bankruptcy, basically. Yeah.
That's what I gander. But they hope to be back in 2025, which as a stand-up comedian.
Shit.
Just for Laughs is a huge deal for it's a dream, right? You're just oh, one day I'm going to audition and hopefully I'm going to get on a Just for Laughs big show, or there's there's all of these shows that you aspire to perform at. And I feel last year I got so close by a breath. I feel I was so close to getting on a Just for Laughs original. Okay.
Right, because you did do an audition.
I did an audition at Hurley's.
It was at Hurley's, right? I was at that one.
Yeah. And I feel I was by so close. Okay. So close. I really do feel that, and I believe that. So it's a real, and like, you know, after, and I did have a good Just for Laughs season last year, like the podcasting part of it. I was part of Zoo Fest. So like that was fucking great. But like I was like, after last festival, I'm like, I'm gonna be on a fucking stage, like at Just for Laughs. I'm gonna be like part of the Just for Laughs original. I'm gonna be New Face. And
I always find that that's such a fucking weird name, like New Faces, but you've been doing it for a minute.
It's true.
And I'm like,
but there's been New Faces.
I'm not even talking about you. I've seen some people that I've seen like since I got
like
here.
Decades. Like there's New Faces that have been like doing it for decades.
Yeah, just call the New Old Faces. Like at this point, like, who gives a shit? but yeah, I get it. Like,
yeah. So it's almost like a football player, like. What is the... It's like a football player that like, oh, one day they wake up and like the Grey Cup doesn't exist anymore.
You are using the weirdest fucking... Okay, first of all, like football, okay. I don't know shit about it.
Yeah. Or the Stanley Cup with hockey or something.
No, it's just... And then like, not only just football, but you also went for Canadian football. It's like you're making it even more obtuse than it needs to be.
I don't know. That was the first thing that came to mind. Because I forgot about... Oh, Super Bowl. What?
So basically, it's like we're going to go to the Super Bowl, but there's no Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But okay, so
sort of, but like a little bit more lower key than like the fucking soup. You know, you get what I'm saying.
I get it. You know.
So like you're working towards something, but like it doesn't stop what I'm doing though from day to day.
Yeah.
You know, I'm like literally found out and had.
This is Monday.
It was Tuesday.
All right.
Yeah, and you know what was wild and like. This is of my own doing. Literally, got a text from John Katakwais, shout out. He's like, "Is this real?" He sends me this article.
Oh, he must be losing his mind.
Oh my god! 30 seconds later, I get 2 texts and an email from CBC, CJAD, and CTV.
Okay.
And this is my own fault because
they have you in the contacts, right?
I bombard them with press releases over every little thing that I do.
Then why did you act surprised when you told me about it? I'm like, I'm getting all this into. I'm like, okay.
No, what surprises me about it is that I was interviewed several times with Joey Elias. Like we were on the phone together. Like,
oh really? Okay.
And I'm like, oh yeah. Me and Joey Elias, same tier comedian, get our same point of view. Context, Joey Elias is a Montreal comedian that's been doing it for over 40 years, has been on Just for Laughs.
Countless times.
Like, countless times.
Hey.
Montreal staple. People fucking love him.
The first time I went to a comedy show, period, was when I first got here, I think 99, and I saw him.
Yeah.
And I think he was headlining.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Anyway, so yeah, hilarious.
Yeah.
I was telling Michelle that she's like, "Why is that so funny?" I'm like, "It's so funny. Why are they calling me and Joey?" It's like, "Oh yeah, well we've got some comedians on deck. Yeah. Joey Elias and Abby Stonehouse."
It's almost it's like, I don't know. So let's interview this prime minister over here and that waitress.
Exactly. It's just it's really funny. But like the interviews went really well. I have another one tomorrow. I'm going on like the 5th one.
Okay, so this is basically like, you know, like where you guys are shitting on JFL for not happening.
Well, they asked like how, I mean, the news is so weird. Like they ask your opinion, but they don't want you to go like too fucking raw, you know, because maybe they do, but they asked like the questions that were asked didn't really like, wouldn't really lead to us like shitting on any entity or anyone.
There's not really anything to shit on besides, you know, poor management.
Yeah.
I think poor management.
And that's obvious.
And the economy is literally touching absolutely everything.
Yeah, so. Yeah. So, they just asked me how I'm feeling. Like, they've asked, like, oh, what's your experience with Just for Laughs, and what does this mean for Montreal comedy, and like, what are like my feelings about it, and how does it impact a comedian like me and stuff like that. So, I mean, easy questions.
No. I actually was going to say the opposite.
Why?
They're easy questions, but like it depends on who you're talking to, because it's like, you know, like the whole, like you said it, you are still going to be doing whatever that you're doing right now, but like in the back of your head, especially since you are from Montreal and like before you were a comic, you were a fan.
Yeah.
It's like to you, it's like, and it's always going to be until you get it, like basically graduation day for you.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, not this year, maybe next year. Yeah. And that's assuming that they actually don't go bankrupt, because then it's like gone forever.
Yeah. No, it'd be I'd be super bummed if they never came back.
Yeah.
Super bummed. Like, yeah, because it is like graduation, you know, like, and like, I feel like we may feel like we're stuck in limbo for a while. Like, what's the next thing?
Yeah. At the same time, though, like.
Yeah, but then at the same time, this inspires some opportunity, like,
that's the thing. There's gonna be a huge vacuum, like I told you in private, that it is gonna, I mean,
no, you're like, you said it, you're like, what's your move? And I've gotten like 3 different messages from people like, hey, what's our move?
Because that's the thing.
But it's yes to all of it, for sure. And like, why the fuck not?
It's basically like you know, I understand why your perspective is the only one that I pay attention to, so whatever. So you know, your attachment to the whole thing, you know, the it's epic, you know, for you it's like a part of that journey. Like, your journey might not be complete if you don't achieve that thing for you, because I know you and whatever. But this is actually not a bad thing, because this is gonna this honestly, it's like a power vacuum. And basically the local monopoly on a comedy festival is not here for a summer. The summers are long. Well, I mean, you know, allegedly long, but you know.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it just, there's lots of opportunity there, and I'm excited to see like what comes out of it. It's not gonna feel the same, for sure.
It's gonna be fucking weird. It's good. It's a newborn. Whatever's gonna happen, and it can be, you know.
Yeah, and like, Just for Laughs is just. Wait, what did you say? Sorry.
No, it's just gonna be kind of crude. I was just gonna say, like, you know, it might be like a newborn, but also, you know, could also be a miscarriage or whatever. Like, you know, stillborn.
There's been a lot of
stillborn of a festival. That's a great stillborn festival. Stillborn festival. That's a
good name.
Yeah, to me. But anyways, maybe
stillborn. It feels like
a metal band name too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's pretty great. I'm really old, I think.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of shit that's happening because of this, and I'm happy to help, but I don't know if I want to steerhead any of it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you, I mean, I guess, like, if you had the time, maybe, but and it takes like a lot of bandwidth for your brain.
Yes. Like, I mean, last year there was 2 of us comedians that did festivals, Giggle Fest and NDG Comedy Festival. Yeah. And I was part of both, and I helped both. Yeah. And it was fun. It's just a lot of fucking work. Yep. And I would only do it if I had a team of like 10 people that were like, we were all on the same page, you know.
Okay, so that's
just
like,
so hard.
Yeah, that's just a nice way of saying it's not going to happen. That's great. Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, but yeah, it is a bummer that like I would have loved to have another live podcast recording, especially this one. Like, that'd be so fun.
I was already looking forward to it, and I was already like preparing like little gifts for the crowd and stuff like that. Yeah. But we could still do that. Do what? A live thing?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. Like I work. I can pay. Like, we can rent a room and bother people with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
that what you want to
do? I think if any, I mean, maybe I shouldn't say it on there, but I think if any festival.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a great communicator.
Weird.
I love it.
I think if any festival pops up, I'm going to pitch doing live stuff. Yeah. So for sure. I don't know. Anyways, it feels super weird.
It's a bummer. Yeah, it's like...
I don't know. Like, I'm still kind of in shock about it.
Yeah.
And then there's like, it's so layered. There's so many people laid off. And it's just like...
How many people working there?
There's like 70% of the staff.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. And as of last week, I'm not even kidding, the Canadian booker was traveling around Canada watching showcases.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, that's the question. So is it just the Montreal one or all of them across Canada?
Well, there is... Well, I heard that Just for Laughs Toronto was cancelled this year. They just had Just for Laughs Vancouver.
Okay.
So I heard like Toronto, Montreal cancelled.
Okay, because it happens around the same time-ish?
Toronto is in September.
Okay.
And we're in July. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know. It's a whole...
My guess, if they do come back in 2025, they're going to like pick one or the other.
Yeah.
And the chances would it's going to really depend. Like, so Toronto, like, is it more interesting for like the outside comedians, the American comedians, or is it Montreal? Although Montreal has the history.
Montreal has the history. This is where we started, but I don't know. Yeah.
Does that shit matter anymore? Who knows? Like,
and I don't know I don't know what financially makes sense too. They always that's what the bottom line of everything.
There's also that understanding the corporate mind is. I don't know.
I don't know. And like real talk, Just for Laughs.
What the fuck else have we been doing?
What?
What do you mean real talk? We've been.
I don't know. Like, real talk. Just for Laughs hasn't been what it has been like for a while.
So
it hasn't it's not what it used to be.
The last real one was 2019 for you, technically.
There's that, or like Joey Elias was saying on air that like when he first did his first Just for Laughs recording or gala or something like that, he said after that, for that one show he got picked up, he started getting his career exploded.
Yeah.
So he started getting bookings in the States, started touring Canada, the UK.
Okay.
I really doubt that that's happening for comedians now after doing Just for Laughs. Because there's so many different avenues of getting success now. I think Just for Laughs, there was no social media back in the day. So when you got Just for Laughs, that's where bookers saw you.
Yeah, but we're talking fucking, I mean,
90s. That was his first, So, I don't know.
Well, you can't pine over things that happened 20 years ago. So.
Yeah, no. But,
I mean, that's like me complaining that, Windows 10 is bullshit compared to 1995. I wish Windows was more difficult to use. I really do. Come on, man. So what's that? I don't know, man.
It's just not gonna. I don't know how much. I still want to, it's still the dream, but it's not gonna lead to. It may lead to some things, but it's not gonna lead to
Yeah, it's not the end. Be all.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, exactly.
Be, right? And I think that's sort of okay too, because imagine for reals, man. That's imagine that was the only way for you to pop. It was that, and then you're just waiting forever for that to happen.
Oh, that's
you're gonna what you really want to be King Charles? Okay, finally he made it to King Charles or whatever. But he's 73 now, has cancer, and he's fucking sausage fingers for hands. What do we?
What do we do?
What?
Yeah.
Is that? Do you really want to be beholden to this fucking thing? Come on.
No, it's good that we have different options, different avenues for sure. Because like you're just like you keep trying for that one thing and you keep not doing it.
And everything is like, look, no matter what, like there's probably like 5, if not more times the amount of comics that are actually now trying to pop.
Yeah.
Like it's not the same. Like it used to be way less people.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
So,
anyways, just for laughs, R.I.P.
For now.
For now.
Yeah. I mean, look, all we can do is like wait and hope that what does come back is actually, better. Could be a better modern version of what it used to be.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, instead of, like, wasting fucking money on, like, weird-ass installations that I saw last year.
Oh,
like,
I know.
We can,
or the mimes that are, like, just walking the streets.
Yeah.
Or the clowns on stilts. Hey, just cut back on the clowns on stilts.
Although.
One less.
Although I have to...
Just one less. There doesn't need to be 6.
Okay, that is funny on a lot of levels that... One clown is correct. It's okay with cutting off the other clown because the other clown is just a physical clown, not a comedy talking to other people.
Clown. Yeah.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. It's true. There's money put in just ridiculous stuff during the festival. I'm sure, but I mean that's like I don't have a peek into their books. You know,
that's like when I was leaving for Christmas in France I was waiting for my plane, and I think I sent you a message about it, but if you forgot, it's okay. I first heard the bells, and then I saw Santa Claus with like 2 elves at the airport.
Oh,
and
was he getting on the plane?
No.
Or he was
visiting. They were paid by the airport to walk around and like give candy to kids and like
That's cute.
Shut up. We're not talking about whether it's cute or not.
For the kids, though.
But fuck the kids. You know what I mean? Like, whatever. Point is, my point... What are you doing? My point is that they're I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's a resource that could go to something more beneficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. We see this all day long, all the time. But that, like, it lifts people's spirits. Maybe one less flight attendant was yelled at that day. Because we're like, you know what? Good for Air Canada.
I thought you said you weren't gonna be like hopeful and chipper and shit today. Okay, fine. Let's save the people's job. You know what? The people are like, all right, fine. The installations were fucking ridiculous. We can get rid of some of these things, all right?
Yeah,
that's it.
The installations, whatever, it adds to like the look of everything, but it's the walking like performances on the street that get me. Like those people are getting paid so much money.
You're still complaining about this. I'm trying to like make you look better. Like just lay off the people because they're also in the same shit as you. What if your dream was to become a stupid juggler? It's fucking stupid, by the way. But more power to you if that's what you do.
That's true.
It's pretty impressive. I can't do it, but whatever. It's still like like I bring joy. Okay, fucking flip a burger.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I got asked by...
I'm just as hateful as you are, I think. I can't get out of it, sorry.
I was asked by several news media journalists, they're like, is this going to impact financially like comedians this year? Is it like... I'm like, how out of touch is the world? That you think that like one festival, I'm dependent financially on one festival. No. That's not how the world works, unfortunately. It's really not.
Would you imagine if you
were?
Do
you think comedians are funded by Just for Laughs year round? That's not how it works.
Maybe it would be beautiful.
Oh my god.
Yeah. They would have been bankrupt many, many decades ago. If that were the case.
Yeah. Just like have comedians on retainer, but I don't know, like no, that's not how I don't like, but that doesn't make any logistically, it doesn't make any sense. Like even if I did one show at Just for Laughs, like that's not my main source of income.
No.
Like
I mean basically like unfortunately
for anyone, like even even like Bill Burr coming to perform at Just for Laughs, that's not his like only Like, if he doesn't do one Just for Laughs
right. So
there's, like, another show.
Okay, so what you're saying...
I'm not Bill Burr, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, like...
You know, I know what you mean, but, like, I think you're just taking, like, a really, really long shortcut to say that was a dumb question.
Yeah, that was a dumb question.
And, you know...
And it was several of them.
Do your research.
Yeah, do your research.
Like, literally...
And use common sense,
like,
also.
Oh, that's why you were complaining about common sense today.
Just, I mean, I think about common sense all the time, how it's not common, but
what a rare gem it is, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just, I mean, it was nice. It was an extra boost last year, getting those shows. They did.
But that's what it is. It's nothing but, like, exposure.
Yeah.
It's like
exposure, but I did get paid, like, nicely for my Just for Laughs and ZooFest shows last year. So
you got paid?
Yeah.
Okay, but it didn't.
But a lot of people don't get paid that much.
Okay, but could you pay rent?
Yeah.
1 month?
Yeah.
Or 2 months?
1.
There you go. Well, there you go. So yeah, clearly.
But that's good.
No, I know it's
for like
good.
2 shows.
No, I know that's.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Fine, but it's not.
I got paid that well regularly.
Yeah. Anyways, point is. For the most part, it's exposure. That's the thing.
Oh, for sure.
So
for sure, like, and also the going to see free shows.
You could fucking Google this. She's like, how does a stand-up comedian make money when they're first starting out? Like, there's like literally like a year bracket. Like, do some. What the?
You know how I answer that question? I'm like, well, it does help to get paid during the festival, but many comedians have many different projects going on. That's how I.
Why would you be political about something that should be fucking transparent? Like, it almost Actually, you know what? Let me get on my stupid soapbox. I have no stake in the game. However, it does bother me that there's one fucking company, like, you know, fucking carrot with a stick, and everybody's like, oh my god. They're going bankrupt. Yeah. Y'all fucking losing your minds about it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, they
were
never gonna fucking
comedians were doing.
Like, they were never gonna fucking pay you shit. So, like, wait, so how are they going bankrupt if the talent's not what? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So there you go. Mm-hmm. So yeah, okay. Yeah, not even my fucking industry. I'm sorry, I see it as I see it, huh? And man.
It's true. It's true. Well, yeah. R.I.P.
Yeah,
it's fine.
By the way, it's the same everywhere. I'm like, whoa.
Context. My boyfriend is screaming from the next room.
What was I saying? The corporate mindset or whatever. It's everywhere. It's like, listen, man. At the beginning of this year, was it this year? Yes. Beginning of this year or end of whatever. A bunch of fucking people get fired because you know we're bleeding money.
Yeah.
Everyone the people that were gone were rehired, but now we have to train new people. Fine, okay, you know, we'll do it. But it's like, and I don't get paid extra for fucking you know, doing you know, training people. I don't.
No.
Although I've had
people are struggling. Like, there's I don't know. People are getting fired. People are like struggling. It's the cost of it's awful.
Yeah, this is a comedy podcast.
Yeah. We're hilarious. We're so funny.
I mean, you're the comic. I'm just the guy. Let's hear it.
You're just a guy.
I'm okay with that.
You're just a guy with a notepad with some headlines and updates. Headlines. You see why I did that there?
Yeah.
When I don't think there would be a lot of updates because I didn't really ask much questions last time. I don't know.
No, apparently I bored you to death.
Oh.
I have one thing. It's fine.
One thing.
Yeah, one update, and then we'll
Oh my god. Yeah. I'm loving the headlines jingle. So much.
It's great.
Every time I edit it in.
Yeah.
Just like I just did. See what I just did there? Yeah.
I see. Great. Well, I'm glad that you're thinking in frames. Look at you. A real movie director over here.
Yeah. And it makes me laugh every time. It's so dumb, but it makes me laugh.
It's okay.
It's great.
I laughed at something today. I can't remember what. I mean, I laughed at several things today, to be fair. There was one thing.
The way that you did that. You're like,
no,
something funny happened. And
no,
I don't recall.
No, it's just because I remember, like, I saw this thing and it just, like, I just burst out laughing. It was a work-related thing, so whatever. Yeah. I just saw it and, like, I had to call someone to tell them about it. It just meant, it meant something to me. That's it. Okay. You know, one of those private little laughs or whatever.
Good for you. That's nice for you.
Okay, well, that's the opportunity. All right, so the headline last week was that there was this lady who she faked her own kidnapping for 12 hours.
Oh yeah.
And she was like,
could have. There were so many different options, but you know. Yeah,
so all she wanted to do was to have a day off from work, and she came up with kidnapping herself, staging a kidnapping of herself.
It's funny, like I want a day off, and I don't want to go to work. The alternative is being bored to death, handcuffed in my own car. That's how she spent her day.
They're not necessarily.
No,
not necessarily, and that's actually that's why she got caught, I would say.
Oh God!
All right, so so the cops were called to check out a strange or strange vehicle or whatever. So they find this lady
she's in her car.
Not handcuffed. She was tied up with rope.
Yeah.
So this cop finds her in there, and so she claims that she was at the ATM. And then a guy showed up and held her at knife point, took her car, and they went around town running errands and shit. Yeah. Must be nice. So they're running around errands and he's holding this knife professionally level, it's drive, So anyways, so apparently they made a couple of stops, a lot of drug deliveries, according to Sheila, who is 48.
Drug deliveries. We were going around doing drug deliveries. That's what happened.
Did you hear her name and how old she is?
You just said Sheila.
Her name is Sheila, and she's 48. At least she was at the time. This is 2 years ago.
Okay.
So Sheila gets... So, obviously, so she tells her, epic tale of woe that, she's been kidnapped.
Her heroic journey.
Well, absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a villain. There's a heroine. Yeah. It's her.
Yeah.
Not what he was selling, obviously.
Yeah.
So anyways, so the cops, they listen to the story. They start...
The cops were like, right. Okay. Sure. Just a super condescending thing. Just they're in the police office, the station. They're like, okay, Sheila.
Gotta give her one of them classes.
Yeah. Go on. In what point of the story were there was there holes in it?
When they looked through her purse and they found a lottery ticket with the date and time.
What a dumb bitch.
So they look at the lottery ticket, they see us wait, this was purchased right when you were kidnapped in the middle of being
right when we were doing drug deliveries with your kidnapper.
Your knife wielding kidnapper.
What an idiot. Still play my numbers, can't forget that.
So they look at the lottery ticket, they look at the shit. So they go back, they go to the store where it was purchased. They looked at the camera, and she's super chill, talking to the clerk, buying her tickets.
The video is just her flailing her arms, laughing.
She's having
shit, shooting the shit.
She's playing hokey.
What a
you remember
beautiful
those?
day. Yeah, that high of just
a high.
Getting off, get it not going to work, getting away with it.
Yeah, I remember whenever I used to skip school and shit, and it was just I'm just having a blast.
I did it twice, and
shit.
Yeah, because where I went to school, it was not easy because it was literally it was like Alcatraz. You can't leave. You couldn't leave. Yeah. You would be noticed because you're walking through a cornfield.
Yes,
you're the only thing walking through the cornfield. So, yeah, I did it twice and just raging anxiety the entire time. And the second time was I walked like I didn't go to homeroom. I wasn't like checked in or whatever, and I like just walked to the closest town, which was like 2 kilometers away, half-hour walk. Like
that is so fucking R-worded.
Yeah, so awkward, and like so you're just like hoping that you don't get noticed, and you're kind of like walking in a ditch, basically. You're walking in a ditch.
This is how kids go missing, huh?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And the second time I had my license and I drove my car to school, not my car, my dad's like truck.
I mean, technically, all of the cars you've had are your dad's cars.
Not the one I have now, baby. And it's a problem. I don't want to own it. I want it to be someone else's responsibility. Anyways, the second time I drove like away, and I was in town, and I saw a teacher from the school. They're like, hell. you guys, you know, do you guys check out? I was like, and we're like, yeah,
okay.
No, we did. So just like it wasn't worth it the entire time. I was just like fucking like.
I would take this version of getting away from school. I do have a question of when you walked or 2Ks to this other town, like how at the time, how would you get to school?
So bus? You take the bus to school, and then you get to school, and then you just like don't go in. You just like leave.
No, but because like a normal day, you take the like is it a school bus? Yellow
it's
bus?
a school bus, like a yellow school bus, like you see on TV.
So. All right, great. So when you walk away to their town, how the fuck are you getting back home if you're not going back to school?
Walking.
So
walking, or you don't think that way that much through it. Like you're just like, I'll stay at my friend's place and then get my mom to pick me up later.
It's just the thing is like I've seen like how the roads are from your town. Like, did you just like walk on the highway?
Yeah.
That is fucking crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's how kids die. Okay. Well, that's great.
Yeah. No, well, it's not. It's actually safe.
It's super.
But I mean, it's not like out there. Highway isn't like highway here. Like it's busy. Like a car.
No. Okay. Well, sorry. Minutes. Okay. Like small town highways, basically a road where you can go up to 80 kilometers. 100 kilometers. Sorry, that's highway speeds. I'm sorry I didn't specify. It's a smaller street, so you're a smaller target.
Yeah.
Is that better?
Oh, yeah.
Jesus fucking.
Yeah.
You're lucky you didn't get kidnapped or killed, basically, is what I was going to say.
Yeah. But I didn't do that often. And also, by the time I was like 15, 16, if I wanted to leave school, I just called my mom, and my mom would tell the secretary like Abby can leave. My mom didn't really ask any questions. She's like, yeah, you probably have a reason. You have a brain and rational thought.
Okay.
Like she trusted me too much though, because like there was time where I should have just been in school.
My mom was friends with the secretary. She was like, yeah, he's gone again.
No, like I skipped school like twice, and then I just got in the habit of being like, Mom, I want to leave, and then she would call the secretary and be like, Abby can check out.
Yeah,
she has permission.
That's cool.
So
I wish my mom would have had my back like that, but she'd still have my back, by the way. There was this one time I like legit fucking forged her signature. The secretary called her to ask her, and she said, yes, it's my signature. And then when I got home, she's like,
yeah,
what are you doing? Just ask me.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. My
fucking idiot.
Yeah. My mom. There's this really great story of the last year of high school, I had a cell phone, and like this was when cell phones became like more used because I'm that old. So like I had a cell phone, and for some reason it came out during class, which like I know is a problem now, but at the time it was very rare that I would have my cell phone out.
Okay.
And it was out, and my teacher saw it and got mad, like, what are you doing on your phone, blah blah blah. And I was like, oh no, and like I was like, oh, I wasn't using it. But then he kept like he wanted to give me detention, all of this shit, and I was like, dude, like I'm not the problem here.
Yeah.
You know, like, Anyway, so...
Overreacted a little bit.
So, overreacting, wanted to give me detention, and I told him a lie. I was like, I have my cell phone out because my grandmother's in the hospital, and if my mom calls, I want to have it available.
That's great.
Literally pulled that out of my fucking ass.
And that's when you knew you were going to be a comic and a liar.
Pull it out of my ass. Because, like, he was overreacting. I wanted to get out of whatever trouble you wanted.
That was great.
Yeah.
Fucking quick thinking. Yeah. I love it.
And
what happened to that girl? Where is she?
She was crumbled a long time ago. She was beaten. It was beaten out of her. And then the teacher called my mother to verify this story.
Of course, yeah.
And my mother was
sounds psychotic to me. So yeah,
my mother was like, sure is. My mother's in the hospital. I want Abby to be available by phone 24/7.
Hell yeah.
But Cindy Barrington Stonehouse had my fucking back.
That's a mom right there.
Yeah.
I mean, besides the rest of the trauma and all that shit, but she's got your back for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's great.
Because, like, she knew, like, I wasn't, like, even if I was fiddling on it.
Like, who gives it, like, to the point. Like,
to the point where I would, like, I had good grades. I was going to college. Like, there was just lay off. Just lay off. Lay off. Yeah. Like, there was this overreaction that was happening from, this teacher was trying to prove a point to some extent,
I don't know.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, maybe had it with, like, kids fiddling on the phone, but it, like,
I'm sorry, because, like, in my head, I'm like, because I'm older than you, so, like, I probably have the wrong phone in my head. Was it already a smartphone at the time?
No.
So it was
like, literally a flip phone. You could text someone using T9, that's never pressing one a million times or whatever.
Yeah, people will never, like, the young folks are never going to understand that.
There was no games on my phone. Like, there was none, like, I think I was texting at the time, but I don't remember.
Here's my theory.
What?
Here's my theory.
Okay.
I think that dude got into an argument with his wife over buying a cell phone around that time. So he was saying, no, it's expensive and it's stupid. This is never going to fly. His
wife is like, fuck you, I'm getting a cell phone.
And
then this teacher saw this little tiny Abby bitch with a cell phone willy-nilly on her desk.
How dare she? Like, this is not gonna happen. This is gonna happen at me with me at home, but not in my fucking class. This is my house.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Exactly.
That's what I'm feeling.
Yeah. Exactly.
And I bet this motherfucker is one of the first people that spent like over $1,000 on Candy Crush.
Yeah.
Fucking shithead.
Shithead. Yeah.
So, turns out that Sheila, she got caught by the lottery ticket.
That's hilarious.
So they also checked out the ATM had a camera. She looked calm and serene and cool or whatever. Cool, calm, collected. And then, she... I don't know what happened, but she was charged with impersonation. Now you're like, impersonating a kidnapped victim.
Yes.
There you go. So
I mean, she's using the police resources, like they
Oh yeah.
Like there needs to be something.
Yeah.
You can't just fucking ridiculous. And just like picture this. Police station, the interrogation room. She's there. They've given her water, coffee, donuts. Just like, oh, you poor thing, like whatever. And then Carl comes in with the lottery ticket, and he's like, Sheila,
you're a winner.
End scene.
Is that the episode's name? Yeah. Sheila, you're a winner.
Sheila, you're a winner. Fucking great. It's good to laugh, bro.
Oh.
It's good to laugh.
By the way, my friend Michael would have loved that.
Yeah.
Fucking would have died. Well, he did. Oh, I didn't mean to make that joke, but this came out. Oh.
Sheila, you're a winner. That's great.
All right. So now, actually, let's get into some headlines. Real ones.
Yeah.
It's already been over an hour, I think.
I'm sure.
Oh, sorry, guys. But also, it's free.
It's fine.
You can turn it off, too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Watch it in little bits. Also, I hope someone made it to the Sheila story. Like, fuck.
Yeah.
Dear God, Sheila.
Sheila. Right. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm going to give you 2, then a criminal, then we fuck off.
Yeah.
First one. You're going to lose your mind on this, I think.
Oh, my God.
Brazilian priest... oh, by the way, I think the oil's kicking in.
Okay.
All right, so Brazilian priest tied himself to... he tied himself up to 1,000 helium balloons and disappeared for months until his body was found in the Atlantic Ocean. All right, so I guess...
Oh my God.
All right, so priest balloons. Let's check.
He upped himself. You know the movie Up with the house?
Yes. I didn't realize that's what you were going for. Okay.
What an idiot, though. Like, did he didn't have an escape plan?
I have no clue. I know nothing but the headline.
No, I feel like this was like a suicide attempt. I feel like this is what he wanted.
I don't think it was a suicide event.
What other option? You'd like helium? Oh, surprise! You'll float. Like you'll. Did he? I don't know. Like what did he wanted to float away. He wanted to float with helium, but like he needed an exit plan. Like there was. I don't know.
I mean, I have no idea. I just read the fucking headline.
In the Atlantic Ocean.
They found his body in the water.
Months.
Here's the thing.
It took months?
Yeah, of course. Like, technically, honestly, it's more surprising to me that they found him at all.
I am surprised that they found him at all, which makes me suspicious.
But also, it's probably good because that's how he was probably still attached to a bunch of, like, balloon things, right?
Imagine.
Oh, now I really need to know. Are there photos?
He's just like attached to a chair, and there's like a bunch of like strings just floating in the water.
There must have been there must have been a chair, like in the least a lawn chair.
Yes,
in the least.
Oh, absolutely. So, I really hope it's a folding lawn chair.
Yeah.
The really uncomfortable ones with like the straps.
Yeah.
That's like multicolored.
Reminds me of summer days in Panama.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's nice times.
Also, summer days in Hawaii, you know. Those
one of them.
Shitty lawn furniture is just a universal... just a universal experience.
It's like a cross pattern kind of thing. Yeah,
just shit.
I haven't thought about that type of chair in forever. And like I'm like having like
they're just like the weird
texture. I'm remembering material. The texture. I remember playing with
Fuck
it.
yeah.
Like as a kid.
Yeah, and like sticking your hand.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
I wonder if Panama got our like secondhand furniture.
What the fuck is that?
Did you get my shit? Did you get my hand-me-downs? I'm just being very racist and just very.
It's fucked up because so my aunt, she used to run a thrift shop in Panama. Yeah. And
to be fair, we got secondhand shit all the time. Like
but
this is secondhand.
Here's the thing, yes, we did get your shit because I used to get American clothing. Like I had like basketball team, like American basketball team shirt. I mean, like it's like everything. Like in Africa, you'll find like a shirt that's like a Starbucks shirt or whatever. Like, because that's what they got. Yeah. That's what I used to get too. So maybe the chairs too. I don't know. But I was just like, what a wild attack! I'm like, shit. Okay. All right.
I feel like I'm on point today.
It's good. No, I think we've had pretty good ones.
But yeah, that's wild. Middle of the ocean, which is like months later. Like first, like I feel like there is something suspicious about it because, like, if he went up and then like crashed, like wouldn't his body be like very decomposed in the water already? Like it's not very. It's pretty quickly that like in the water.
Because you're saying, yeah, it's true. Yeah. It is true. Okay,
or
so I see your
was
point.
He floating? Like literally, how like helium balloons?
Well, they popped.
Last like a day.
At some point, they popped and he fell in the water. Now, what happened to the body? Because if it's months, then like body. So it's either they found bones attached to a bunch of strings and balloons.
What an image.
Or they found some like bloated mess attached to strings and balloons.
Oh, disgusting.
So let's find out.
Both horrific. Both fucking horrific. Put the bones on a chair with like balloon.
Just like the look.
Oh God.
Here's a fun one. Just to Dorothy Huffner became the oldest person to ever skydive at the age of 104.
Wow.
She died a week later.
Just turns out she suffered internal bleeding from the parachute. Did she really die a week later?
Yeah.
It was like her.
I had read about it. I read it in the headline, and like by months later, I saw an article.
Stupid. We're so like for laughing at that, but it's just like the timing you said. She died a week later.
Oh, you mean I did that on purpose? Yes, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Of course, it's part of the thing. I'm getting used to doing the things.
Like it also if like it maybe like she was already dying and like her family members and the parachute people were like, if she dies in the air, she dies in the air. So what?
Fuck you sound like
she's gonna die anyway.
Which Rocky is it? I think it's Rocky 3 with like the Russian guy.
So
like,
what?
If it's like if he dies, he dies. That's what you're doing. It's like, if she dies. I wouldn't mind doing that's like a last thing I would do. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So like she didn't die while in the air or landing, and she died a week later, or like she got injured while parachuting and she died a week later. Both are kind of funny. All
right, so I'm preparing the criminal here. So if you're new, you made it all the way over here, or if you skipped all the way here, well, thank you, or whatever, etc. Mm-hmm. So I will be showing Abby a picture of a criminal. She will have to do two things. She's going to give them a fictitious name, and she's going to try to guess what the crime was. Oh, gosh. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Okay.
So what are we calling her?
Her name is Juanita.
Fucking Christ. Okay, so Juanita. What did Juanita do, Abby? What do you think evil Juanita over here did?
I feel like she literally stabbed her boyfriend.
She stabbed her boyfriend?
Stabbed her boyfriend so many times. Just so many times.
Yeah. Hey, stop projecting. It's kind of fucked up.
Oh my God. Imagine if I was like
stab,
Juanita. If I was like a lawyer. Like she literally stabbed him.
If you were a lawyer?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
me writing a police report just so many times. Stabbed.
She definitely looks like a stabby person.
She looks stabby.
Yeah. I actually showed this one. I started playing this same game with my girlfriend, and so I sent her the things, and she was oddly close.
Wow.
You're not. But
my dream is to be so spot on.
Yeah. It'll happen. It'll happen for sure. It'll happen, but it's not this time. All right. So Juanita, here's what she did. You ready?
I don't know. I'm already.
Because we're about to finish it, right?
Okay.
All right. She met a 61-year-old man on a sugar daddy website. She trashed his home, stole a bunch of items, and dumped laundry detergent on his head after he refused to give her money.
That's relatively low key.
Yeah, Abby.
Like
elder abuse, low key.
Low key.
Yes.
Laundry detergent. Oh, what an inconvenience. That's what she did. Stealing stuff, that's annoying. Really, she's annoying and inconvenient. This guy wanted a young chick to hang out with, the daddy website or whatever, sugar daddy.
I don't know. It wasn't this post, but I think I read up like a follow up on a different account, and I think he wanted her to treat him badly. Oh, I think it was like a Dom thing too.
Yeah, and she got arrested for it. Still, he told me to do it. Sure. Okay.
So you mean to tell me he wanted to be washed?
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go, Juanita. So I'll send you the files after, and that's it for us.
Okay. Have a horrific evening. Good night. I just
or good morning.
Invented.
I don't. That's fine.
I invented like a sign off. Have a horrific evening.
You can. It's your show.
It's our show.
No, it's your show.
Okay, bye.